Hey guys, thanks for joining me on this video. This video is a little bit different than my regular digging videos that I've put up on my channel. I've had requests to do a video to let people know exactly what I use to take my photographs and also on what I use out in the field to do my videos. So let's get started. The camera that I use to take my pictures, which you can see on my Digging for Life Facebook page, is this one right here. This is the Canon PowerShot ELPH 340 HS. This camera is going to run you around between $200 and $250. It will take high definition video and it will also take awesome photographs. There's a couple of reasons why I got this camera. I've had this for quite a few years now. It was originally for photographs, and then I got into taking the video. I started my videos with this camera. There's a couple options that make this camera awesome for taking pictures of metal detecting finds over your big bulky cameras. And that is, it has an autofocus option. Not option, but it has autofocus, and it has a macro as well. The autofocus and macro sort of work in the same way. The autofocus allows the camera to move towards a target, just say a coin. We'll use a coin as an example. It allows you to move the camera towards the coin, and the closer it gets, the camera automatically retains the focus on the coin and the details of the coin. The macro is pretty much an autofocus on steroids, you could say. The closer you move the camera to the coin, the macro function will kick in with this camera automatically and allow you to maintain the details of that coin. This is great for taking pictures of relics, of coins, of tokens, anything you find. It's the details of those targets and those items that create what the target actually is. It allows you to, it brings the targets to life. Something like that does, having the macro and the auto focus on a camera. So the autofocus and the macro function will function both on the 1080 high definition video and also on the camera. So for example, if I had a coin and I'm taking a picture of the coin, I won't use the manual adjustment right here. It's a manual adjustment. I'll actually just keep that fully back, and I'll actually move the camera to the coin itself, and the camera does the rest. It will automatically keep the focus on the details, like I've said, and the macro allows me to maintain the details of the coin. That's an awesome camera, and at the price point, it's awesome. It can't be beat. It doesn't have to be big and bulky. It just has to be able to provide the function that you need it to provide, and that is to get pictures of your finds and also retain the clarity, the color, and the details of those finds up close. So there you go. There's the Canon PowerShot ELPH 340 HS. You can buy that today. Now, in regards to the video camera. Okay guys, so that was the camera. Now I'm going to move on to what I use to actually video record my field digs. And I've done a lot of research prior to purchasing this product. I've looked at the GoPros, I've looked at all the sports cameras, I've looked at camcorders, I've looked at all the options, and this product here fits the bill for every single option that I was looking for. And I'll let you guys see it in a second. The GoPros, I did not buy a GoPro. It was actually last on my list to purchase. And the reason is because the GoPros do not have an autofocus or a macro option on any of them. Any of the sports cameras too, they don't have the autofocus. This hobby that we do, anybody can see you scan the detector, anybody can see you dig a plug, but not everyone that watches those videos that are on YouTube can actually see what you're finding. The reason they can't see what you're finding is because the closer the camera gets to the target, it blurs it out and it doesn't focus on your finds. People want to see your finds. That's the whole objective of getting your digs on video. It's crucial. That's my opinion. It might not be everybody's, But if you look at the bigger picture, we want to see your finds. We want to see what you're finding. If you find a gold coin, I want to see it. I want to see the year on it. I just don't want to see a blurred out blob. This camera right here is what I use. I have two of these. I just picked up this one. I haven't even opened it yet. Price point, $348 for that. It's regular $499. The one I'm recording on right now, I think I got for $449. This was on like a 3 or 4 day sale on the same website. I snapped it up. Now I have a backup one. The good things about this camera are, if you look at the white boxes right there, you've got waterproof, you've got shockproof, you've got freeze-proof, and you've got sandproof, all down in the white boxes right down there. This is the JVC Quad-Proof 550. This camcorder can be washed under the tap. It can be dropped. It can get dirty. It can get covered in sand, and it will not affect the performance of the camcorder. This is one of the only camcorders on the market that offers that ability to be able to be used out in the rain, underwater. It can be frozen, and it will still work. At that price point, it's unbeatable. Now, the other options I really like about this camcorder that really make it better than any of those GoPro or any of those sports camera options are, it has autofocus. As I said, with the camera, the autofocus allows your viewers to actually see your finds, and they're not blurred out. It's a great investment if you're making YouTube videos to invest in a product that's going to work, from the scanning to the digging to the finds to the environment, everything. It even has wind cut, so you're not going to be hearing the wind coming through and you can't hear somebody speaking. It's got all the key top options of a camcorder, except it's rugged, it can be washed, and it's got an awesome price point. This is the best camcorder for our hobby as far as I'm concerned. There's nothing better like it on the market unless you go to a commercial camera, which is going to set you back thousands of dollars. It also has a 1/4 inch mount for a tripod as well. It's not heavy. It's about 1 inch longer than a GoPro 5. It's a little bit heavier than that. Obviously, you know, it's got to be built strong to be able to withstand exactly what it offers. So, excellent choice. That's what I use out in the field. So, that's done. Now, the other thing that I use is the tripod. This used to be a tripod. It used to have all the legs and everything on it. I think there's actually a couple of pictures that I've posted on my page with me carrying a tripod. I actually broke that down to being a handheld tripod, which is just like that. The camera gets mounted right in here, and I can actually move this down into the hole, into the field. Wherever I need it to be, I can just use this. And I think on one of my other videos, I did a chest rig product review. I use that now on my digs on a regular basis. This sits right back there behind the rig, and it keeps secure against my body. I don't even have to carry it. So that was one of the reasons I went to this single handheld one for the camcorder, is because the one with the legs just wasn't cutting it. So that's what I use to mount the video camera, and if I decide to use my camera as a backup 1080 high definition camcorder, I can use that as well. So that's what I use. One other thing quickly about this camcorder, I mentioned it about the camera, but this has a manual zoom right here. You can see the buttons right here. I don't use those. Again, it's got the autofocus and it's got the macro. So I use the camera just the way it is, and I actually move the camcorder into the target, and it focuses on the target and all the details, and it adjusts as I pull it away. That's all I do. I don't worry about the manual thing. I find when you use the manual, if I'm standing up here and I use the manual to zoom into the target, you lose the clarity of the picture. You don't even see the target. You have to move it in to the coin, you could say, and out, and that way your clarity is retained. So there you go. There's the camcorder. There's the camera. And there's the rig, the tripod adjusted rig that I use for both. And that's it, guys. If you guys have any other questions about these items, the best place to purchase them price-wise, just send me a line. Neither of these items are discontinued. They are available, but I must say the camcorder, it's not normally stocked in any stores. It is special order. If you're in Canada, visions.ca, that's where I got both of these from. They go on sale once in a while. They are special order now. But it's a great investment for your money. Get it. Other than that, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you subscribing. As I said, this isn't one of my normal videos. But, you know, I don't mind doing a few product reviews as well as stuff comes out. It's important when you buy this stuff to look at all the options a lot of different products offer and make your best choice. These were the best choices for me for what I need them for. They're great for the hobby that we enjoy as well. So, a couple of shout outs. Greg, Southern Ontario Diggers. It's a relatively new Facebook group that he put out there, that he's created. It's great. He's got quite a few members. It's about you know, collaborating and networking with other diggers in Ontario, Southern Ontario. Hopefully in 2018 we can get together and put on a couple of digs at a few different locations where we can, you know, meet each other, and you know, that's what makes this hobby great as well. It's not just enjoying it by yourself. It's getting out there and enjoying it with other people that enjoy doing the same things that you enjoy doing. So. And also Duke Loyalist Diggers. Me and Duke run that site as well on Facebook, Loyalist Diggers. It's more based for Eastern Ontario people as well. There's a bunch of us that do get out and get out digging, and I'm sure that's going to happen more in 2018. And obviously we'll have the videos to show for that as well. So I'm sure this year is going to have a lot of good stuff going on. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Support it. I appreciate that. And thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you out in the field. Thanks again.